Your ATV is broken. The dealer says it needs a new transmission. The estimate is $2,000. You don't have $2,000. You have a machine that doesn't run and a pit in your stomach. Here's what the dealer isn't telling you. That $2,000 repair should cost you $200. Not because the dealer is crooked, because you're being sold a solution you don't need, a part you don't require, a level of service that's designed for dealership profit, not for your wallet. Today, I'm going to show you how to turn a $2,000 dealer repair into a $200 DIY fix. I'm going to name specific models from our list. I'm going to give you the real failure points and the real solutions. And I'm going to tell you what the dealerships are hoping you never learn. If you're a senior rider from the US, Canada, or Europe who's been scared by a big repair estimate, this video might save you thousands of dollars. Let's start with the most common dealer scam. The scam. Complete replacement versus simple repair. Here's how dealerships make their real money. When a machine comes in with a problem, they don't fix the problem. They replace the entire assembly, the part that failed, the housing around it, the components connected to it, everything. Why? Because replacing an entire assembly is faster. A technician can unbolt a failed part and bolt on a new one in an hour. Diagnosing the actual failure, repairing the specific component, testing it, and reinstalling it might take 3 hours. The dealer charges the same hourly rate either way. But here's the difference. A complete assembly might cost $800. A repair kit with the specific failed component might cost $50. The dealer makes more money on parts. They make more money on labor. You pay more money for everything. Let me give you a real example from our list. Example 1. Polaris Sportsman CVT failure. Your Sportsman 85.0 starts making a squealing noise from the CVT cover. The dealer says the entire clutch assembly needs replacement. $2,000. Here's what actually failed. A $40 belt, or a $60 set of clutch weights, or a $30 spring. The CVT on a Polaris is simple. Really simple. Remove the cover, inspect the belt. Look for wear on the clutch faces. Check the weights for flat spots. Replace only what's broken. A belt replacement takes 30 minutes. Clutch weights take an hour. A spring takes 45 minutes. Total cost for parts, under $100. Total cost for tools, a $50 clutch puller from Amazon. Total savings, $1,900. But the dealer won't tell you that. They'll tell you the whole clutch is out of spec. They'll tell you the quote won. They'll tell you anything to sell you a complete assembly. Now pause here. Have you ever been quoted a huge repair for a CVT problem? What did you do? Comment below. Because the next example is even worse. Example 2. Can-Am Outlander wiring harness. Your Outlander 85.0 starts throwing random error codes. The engine cuts out. The display flickers. The dealer says the entire wiring harness needs replacement. $2,000 in parts. 8 hours of labor at $150 per hour. Total, $3,200. Stop. Here's what actually happened. The insulation on a single wire cracked where it passes near the engine. The bare wire is touching the frame. That's causing all the symptoms. And the fix is a foot of electrical tape and 30 minutes of your time. The Can-Am wiring harness problem is real. The insulation gets brittle from heat. But the solution is not a full harness replacement. The solution is to find the cracked wires and wrap them. Or cut out the damaged section and splice in new wire. Or wrap the entire harness in heat-resistant loom. Total parts cost, $20 for a roll of high-temperature electrical tape and a pack of zip ties. Total labor, 1 Saturday afternoon. Total savings, $3,180. But the dealer won't tell you that. They'll tell you the harness is integrated and can't be repaired. They'll tell you it's a safety issue. They'll tell you anything to sell you a $2,000 harness and $1,200 in labor. Example 3. Yamaha Raptor Shift Drum Stopper. Your Raptor 700 jumps out of gear. The transmission feels loose. The dealer says the transmission needs a full rebuild. $2,000. Maybe $3,000. Here's what actually failed. A $12 part called the shift drum stopper lever. It's a small spring-loaded arm inside the transmission that keeps the drum from overshifting. The spring breaks. The lever fails. The transmission starts selecting random gears. The fix is not a full rebuild. The fix is to drain the oil, remove the clutch cover, replace the stopper lever, and put it back together. That's it. The part is $12. The labor is 2 hours. Total cost, under $200 including oil and a gasket. But the dealer won't tell you that. They'll tell you the transmission is damaged and needs inspection. They'll tell you they quote $7 just replacing the stopper. They'll tell you anything to sell you a full rebuild. I've seen this exact scenario play out dozens of times. Every time the dealer's quote was over $2,000. Every time the actual repair was under $200. Every time the owner was furious when they learned the truth. Now pause again. Has a dealer ever quoted you a transmission rebuild? What was the actual problem? Comment below, because the next example is the most common scam of all. Example 4. Honda Foreman electric shift problem. Your Foreman Rubicon with electric shift won't go into gear. The display shows a flashing error code. The dealer says the entire shift motor assembly needs replacement. $800 in parts. 2 hours labor. Total, $1,100. Here's what actually happened. The angle sensor on the shift motor got dirty, or the shift motor brushes are worn, or the shift lever position switch is out of adjustment. The fix for the angle sensor is to remove it, clean it with contact cleaner, and reinstall it. 10 minutes. Free. The fix for worn brushes is to buy a $20 brush kit and spend an hour replacing them. The fix for the shift lever switch is to adjust it with a screwdriver. 5 minutes. Free. But the dealer won't tell you that. They'll tell you the module is bad. They'll tell you the __quote_9__. They'll tell you anything to sell you a complete shift motor assembly. The 5 repairs you should never pay a dealer for. Let me give you a list. These are the repairs that dealers overcharge for most egregiously. 1. CVT belt and clutch service. Parts under $100. Tools under $100. Labor 1 to 2 hours. Dealer quote, $1,500 to $2,500. 2. Wiring harness repair. Parts under $50. Tools you already own. Labor 1 to 3 hours. Dealer quote, $2,000 to $4,000. 3. Shift drum stopper lever. Parts $12 to $20. Tools basic hand tools. Labor 2 hours. Dealer quote, $1,500 to $3,000. 4. Electric shift motor repair. Parts $0 to $50. Tools basic hand tools. Labor 1 hour. Dealer quote, $800 to $1,500. 5. Fuel pump replacement. Parts $50 to $150 for aftermarket. Tools basic hand tools. Labor 1 hour. Dealer quote, $600 to $1,200. Notice the pattern? The dealer's quote is 10 to 20 times the actual cost. That's not a markup. That's a scam. The tools you need to do it yourself. You don't need a full workshop. You don't need a lift. You need basic hand tools and a few ATV-specific items. Here's the starter kit. Socket set. Metric. 8 mm to 24 mm. Deep and shallow. $50 at Harbor Freight. Hex keys. Metric. T-handle or L-shape. $20. Torque wrench. Critical for engine and chassis bolts. $40 at Harbor Freight. Pliers, needle nose, slip joint. $15. Screwdrivers. Phillips and flathead. Various sizes. $15. Multimeter. For electrical diagnosis, $25. Clutch puller. Specific to your brand, $50. Service manual, not a climber. The factory service manual, $50 to $100 on eBay. Total investment, under $300. That's less than one dealer repair, and you can use these tools for the rest of your life. Where to find the real information? Dealers want you to think that ATVs are too complex to work on at home. That's a lie. The information is out there. You just need to know where to look. YouTube. Search for your model and your symptom. Polaris Sportsman 850 CVT noise. Can-Am Outlander wiring harness repair. Yamaha Raptor shift stopper replacement. I guarantee someone has made a video. ATV forums. There's a forum for every brand, every model, every problem. Search your symptom. Read the threads. The answers are there. Facebook groups. ATV-specific groups are full of experienced owners who have solved every problem you can imagine. Join. Ask questions. Get answers. The Factory Service Manual. This is your Bible. It has every torque spec, every diagnostic procedure, every exploded view. Buy it, read it, keep it in your shop. How to diagnose before you spend. Here's the process that will save you thousands. Step 1. Google the symptoms. Type in your year, model, and what it's doing. _13. Read the first 10 results. You'll start seeing patterns. Step 2. Check the easy stuff first. Battery connections, fuses, kill switch, fuel, spark. 90% of problems are simple. Step 3. Search for known issues. Every model has common failure points. The Raptor has the shift stopper. The Outlander has wiring. The Sportsman has CVT issues. Learn yours. Step 4. Ask the forums. Post a clear description of the problem. Include year, model, and what you've tried. The community will help. Step 5. Buy the part, not the assembly. Once you know what failed, buy just that component, not the whole assembly. The dealer will try to sell you the assembly. Don't buy it. When to actually pay a dealer, I'm not saying you should never use a dealer. There are times when it makes sense. Warranty work. If you're under warranty, let the dealer do it. It's free. Use it. Major engine failure. If you throw a rod or hole a piston, that's beyond most home mechanics. Pay a professional. Transmission internal damage. If gears are broken and the case is split, that's a big job. Not for beginners. You don't have time. Sometimes it's worth paying for convenience. That's fine. Just know you're paying for time, not for complexity. You don't have tools or space. Not everyone has a garage. Not everyone wants to buy tools. That's okay. Just know the real cost. The bottom line. The $2,000 dealer repair should cost you $200. Not because the dealer is evil, because the dealer is selling you a different product. Complete assemblies, factory parts, warranty coverage, peace of mind. Those things have value, but they're not worth 10 times the cost of the actual repair. The next time you get a big estimate, take a breath. Ask for the estimate in writing. Take it home. Google the symptoms. Search the forums. Watch the videos. Then decide if you want to pay $2,000 or do it yourself for $200. Most of the time, the answer is clear. Your turn. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest dealer repair estimate you've ever received? What was the actual problem? How much did you end up paying? Share your story in the comments. Name the dealer if you want. Shame is a powerful tool. And if you've done a repair yourself that saved you thousands, share that too. Next week, I'm making a video about the 10 tools every ATV owner needs to avoid dealer scams. Hit like if you want to see it. Until then, keep the rubber side down and your wallet closed. The dealer's estimate is just the opening bid. You don't have to accept it.